Hi students, today in this class we are going to learn about a person who is trying to bring a remarkable change in the world or in India. And this person is not of 40 years or 50 years age old, and this person is not a well experienced equipped with many resources. This is a person who has come from a poor family, and what he sees unfair, he tries to bring justice to that. As of course, dear students, today we are going to learn of a person named Babar Ali. And before going to know about this person, let us know a brief information about the person who has brought this person in the syllabus and who has result about him. ಯಾರು ಈ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಎಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಮರ್ಪಿತಾ ಮುಖರ್ಜಿ ಶರ್ಮಾ, who wrote about this guy. Samarpita Mukherjee Sharma, she is the founder of Cover to Cover Writing Studio. She writes books in online, and she is the creative editor of Youth Leader magazine. Who? Samarpita Mukherjee Sharma. She is the associate, creative editor of Youth Leader magazine. It is an online magazine. She writes many things, books and essays and articles through online. And here we are going to learn of a person, Babar Ali. So why Babar Ali is important for all of us. ಯಾಕೆ ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ he is the youngest headmaster in the world. When Samarpita Mukherjee Sharma wrote this article of that person, Babar Ali is 16 years age. At the time he has become the youngest headmaster in the world. And this boy is from Murshidabad village in West Bengal. So this boy is from Murshidabad village in West Bengal, and what we are going to learn of this person, as this person is trying hard to make things better, and he wants to bring changes in the world. And here in this lesson we are going to learn some important facts about this person. So we are going to learn a routine of Babar Ali. So we are going to learn routine of Babar Ali and Babar Ali's family and Babar Ali's school, very important thing, and why did Babar Ali take initiative to start his own school, that we know, and what are the kind souls or other persons who support Babar Ali's venture, and how is the method of teaching in Babar Ali's school, that we know, and what are the things and how do we influence by this person. At the end of the story we come to know that. So let us know first the routine of Babar Ali. Babar Ali routine ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? Here Babar Ali wakes up at 7 a.m. and after that he does all his household chores. ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ he takes an auto rickshaw, then he walks nearly 5 kilometers. 5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅವರು ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ, ತನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಕಾಸಿಂ ಬಜಾರ್ ರಾಜಗೋವಿಂದ ಸುಂದರಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ. Here Babar Ali he was studying 12th standard when this article was being published. Here Babar Ali he was a 12th standard student in Qasim Bazar Rajgovinda Sundari Vidyapith. Babar Ali was a smart and he was very well disciplined, good, and he was a hardworking person. So after of his school, what he does, that introduce us our ಶಾಲೆಯ ನಂತರ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿದೆ. As other children after the school, if they go to play football and other games, this boy is a well disciplined as a model student in his school, and this person is from poor family, is well disciplined, model student, but he has the gangly look. Okay, here this person from a poor family after the school, unlike other children who play football and other games, this God Babar Ali, he go for his school where nearly 800 students learn in his school. That is afternoon school that he started when Babar Ali was 9 years of age. 9ನೇ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ ಆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೈ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಓನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್, when he was 9 years of age. 9 ವರ್ಷದವರಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ he started his own afternoon school where one, not two, not three, nearly 800 students they learn in that school. And yes, it is very important to know about Babar Ali's family because he is the first person to get formal education in his village, of course. Babar Ali, because it is said that he is a fortunate boy because unlike other siblings, of course Babar Ali has 3 siblings. So here he is fortunate so because he has the opportunity to get formal education. And another important thing he shocked us that is father's attitude. See, for his parent, Babar Ali's parent, Nazaruddin Sheikh, for him, see, education is man's true religion. What an important message, thought we can see in Babar Ali's father, Nazaruddin Sheikh, that we cannot see in our educated persons and corporates and etc. in this modern world. But here we should notice that this man, Nazaruddin Sheikh, even though he is an illiterate man, how much he gives importance to education, that we come to know from his thought. So he says that education is man's true religion. We are divided in the name of religion. We think that our religion is superior. But here, that one man, he thinks that true religion is education. So that's why, by birth, Babar Ali might have got that thought. That's why he struggle to give free education to the children of poor family. So that's why it is very important to know about the Babar Ali's family. In this family, Babar Ali is a fortunate girl because he had the opportunity of getting formal education. And how is Babar Ali school? I already told you that Babar Ali started his own school at the age of 9. His school name, is Anand Shiksha Niketan. Anand Shiksha Niketan, it is the name of the school which was established by Babar Ali. And is it well equipped school? Is it well constructed? No. The school, it was started at the age of 9 when Babar Ali was 9 years old. He started, and this school, started out of a game, school game, where some students act as students and Babar Ali acted as teacher. Because of the kids where Babar Ali gives education, those kids had not seen the structure of inside classroom. That's why they enjoy to be students. That's why this school began out of a game. And one important thing, this school is not well equipped. It has no buildings, and the kids in this school, they learn in open sky, and many many students, they sit in the mud. It is a dilapidated concrete structure, and no building, no establishment. It is a school where it is situated in the family backyard of Babar Ali's house. And Babar Ali's house, it is not a big house. It is like the house is like our city kitchen. ಅವರ ಮನೆ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಿಚನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಣ್ಣದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಮನೆ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ. So in his family's backyard he teaches nearly 800 students. So that shocked us how Babar Ali took initiative to bring change in the world. And here, yes, of course, our government in India, our state governments and the central government, it is struggling hard to give free education. Here, one thing we should notice that Babar Ali is also giving free education, as our governments also, they are giving free education. But why did Babar Ali take initiatives to start his own school? Yes, of course, even though the governments, they provide free education, but the cost for uniforms, transportation, books, the parents have to bear the expenses of these things, books, uniform, transportation. The poor people, they are not able to bear the expenses of these things. They are not afford these things to their children. That's why the children of these people, poor people, they work as mechanics, they work as laborers, and the girls of these families, they work as in the house to clean clothes, wash dishes, for their employers. So the boys and girls of these poor families, they work as laborers in many families because unable to pay the expenses of books, uniforms, transportation fees. So that's why the parents of those families, they they did not send those children to school. When Babar Ali sees this situation, he thinks that it is unfair. That's why he tries to bring all these children at one place and started to give education free of cost by giving books and other things freely. Of course, Babar Ali started midday meal scheme. When he started, of course, many teachers, Babar Ali's own teachers, friends, local police and many sympathetic IAS officers, they supported Babar Ali's venture. When he started midday meal scheme, initially the rice came from his father's fields, but after that the West Bengal government, they recognized Babar Ali School and they have agreed to transfer and permission to get the students are eligible to get high school or higher education in many government institutions after they get education from 1 to 8. Okay, when the students they get enrolled in Babar Ali schools, they are eligible to get high school in government wherever they want after getting primary and higher primary education in Babar Ali's institution. So this was West Bengal government, they gave sanction to this Babar Ali school and they supported Babar Ali's midday meal scheme also. And here we should notice that how Babar Ali tried to bring changes in his area or in the world. And some of the important persons, they are always with Babar Ali. And here I have written 2 persons, and we see nearly 10 teachers, they are volunteers, they teach. One from grade 1 to 8 in Babar Ali school, they are volunteer teachers, and those teachers are from high school students. They teach the students in Babar Ali school from grade 1 to 8. And here some of the important name I took here. The kind souls, it means those who support the venture of Babar Ali. And one important thing is this Tulurani Hazra. She is a widow, she is an illiterate middle-aged woman. She is a fishmonger by morning, and afternoon she becomes an educationist. It means that she supported Babar Ali's venture, and she knows the importance of education. And what she does afternoon, she advised the parents of poor family who did not send their children to school because of various reasons. So when this article was published, this person, Tulu Rani Hazra, she recruited nearly 80 students in Babar Ali's school. So that's why it is very important to know about the persons who supported Babar Ali school. So the one important name is Tulu Rani Hazra. And another name is Debarita, who is also a volunteer and who is always with Babar Ali's venture to start a school, new school, and is the most educated person among the volunteers. And this person goes to college in Behrampur in West Bengal. So this person, Debarita, also a very important person, is always with Babar Ali to encourage and to support him. And the method of teaching in Babar Ali school, how they teach. Okay, so that we should know here what Babar Ali has heard in his school, that what he teaches in his school. All the students are volunteers, they are from high school students, what they learn in their school, that they teach in Babar Ali school. And another important thing, that the narrow age gap here because Babar Ali is also a student. The volunteers are also students. So here we see the narrow age gap between the students and the teacher. That's why the student they become familiar and they adjust with the teachers very easily. And here one important thing, and they do not use any sticks, and they do not make the students to be disciplined one. So they are friendly. All the teachers and Babar Ali, they are friendly with their students. That's why it is very easy to them to handle the students. And at any given day, nearly 400 students present at afternoon. So in Babar Ali school, at any given day, nearly out of 800, nearly 400 students they present in the school. Okay, these volunteers, they teach those students without any expectation, and all they supported, including Debarita, all support Babar Ali's venture. Okay, what we are going to learn from this person. Even though we have all the facilities, even though we have all the resources, we see the situation and forget. We always want what we have not. We always think what we have not. And even though we see a bad situation, even though we sympathize with that, so at a moment we forget that one. So this young boy, this a teenager, because of his hope and faith, this girl who wants to bring a change in the world, that inspired us, that inspired the younger generation in the present world. Okay, so that what we know, that where there is a will, there is a way. If we have a will to bring change, then easily we get a way. That we can know from Babar Ali's mindset and Babar Ali's work. So whatever we want to think and that thought, if we have to bring that thought into practice, what should we have? We should have hope and faith. That Babar Ali has hope and faith. They help him a lot to bring changes to start his own afternoon school. So it is very important why Babar Ali makes us disturbed to know about him. To know about him is a very important thing for all of us because of his work and venture. ನಮಗೆ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 9ನೇ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. 9ನೇ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ತಾನು ನೋಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ಫೈರ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ಫೈರ್? ಯಾವ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಿನ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದಿಂದ ವಂಚಿತರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 9ನೇ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲುಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. And this man's thought to give free education those who have deprived of rights of education, ಯಾವ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಹಕ್ಕಿನಿಂದ ವಂಚಿತರಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ವತಃ ತನಗೆ ಉಳಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಗ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ತನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಅಂಗಳದಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಒಂದು ಫೈತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೋಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ. So that inspired all of us. And still he is making a remarkable change, and his work is, okay, it is continuing. That's why students, we should not, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಏನು ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲವಾಗಿ ಬಳಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬದ್ಧರಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ದಾರಿ ತಾನಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ? ವಿಲ್. ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಎ ವಿಲ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವಿಲ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವೇ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊರತೆಯಿಂದ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬೇಕು, ಇಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಬಾಬರ್ ಅಲಿ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್. So dear students, what we learned till now, so we came to know that Babar Ali is the youngest headmaster in the world. At the age of 16, Babar Ali has become the youngest headmaster, and this man is from Murshidabad village in West Bengal. And we also came to know that how is the routine of Babar Ali, how he spends his afternoon, and we also come to know about Babar Ali's family and his father's, Najiruddin Sheikh's thought of education, and we also came to know about Anand Shiksha Niketan. It is Babar Ali's school, and the structure of that school, and why did Babar Ali take initiative to start his own school, and what are the persons they support Babar Ali's venture, and how is the method of teaching in Babar Ali's school, and how Babar Ali is a man of inspiration to all of us. This we learn, and dear students, go through the lesson, read the original text, and try to understand, try to get inspiration from this person. Thank you. For the examination sake, you may get 1 marks question, 6 marks question from this lesson, and go through the text. First ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಈ ಪಾಠದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಗೆ 1 ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ 4 ಅಥವಾ 6 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬರೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And go through the questions which are given in comprehension exercise. Comprehension exercise ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. And first of all, try to read the original text. Okay, supplementary material ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನೀವು ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಿ. And you can get many information in YouTube. When you type Babar Ali, you can get, okay, you can see the school of Babar Ali, you can see